Hello friends, my name is Atul. Welcome to another video. So in this particular video, we will be starting off from Article 3.11 onwards of ISP. If you're new to the channel, then please subscribe to my channel and please hit the bell icon. Also at the end of the video, if you like the content, then please hit the like button. So let's get started. So as we know that applicant is supposed to reimburse the issuer when the issuer makes payment to the beneficiary, provided the documents which are presented under the standby are as per the terms and conditions of the standby. But Article 3.11 gives the facility to the issuer to waive few articles or to modify the workability of few articles so as to assist in terms of operations, whereas the obligation of the applicant will not change towards the issuer, which is to reimburse the issuer. So let's see how it works. So first is 3.11a. Now A has four parts. So first is 3.02. These all form part of 3.11a. 3.02. This deals with the fact that even if the beneficiary presents documents which is to be considered as if they are presented at a later date. Now in what case it will happen? Suppose beneficiaries, authorized signatories are traveling abroad, alright, and beneficiary wants to make a compliant presentation under the SBLC, but SBLC has a condition that the presentation cannot be made on or before 25th of November. Okay, this is the condition mentioned in the SBLC. Beneficiary says that I am making a presentation on 23rd, all right, November, and requests the issuer to consider as if these documents are presented on 25th. Ideally, if the documents are presented on 23rd of November, issuer will straight away reject it. But for operational convenience, to give more comfort to the beneficiary, maybe the issuer is also holding limits of the beneficiary, and beneficiary is also a very big client of the issuer as applicant is. So beneficiary can give, the issuer can give this facility to the beneficiary that beneficiary can present the documents on 23rd. Issuer will keep those documents with itself till 25th, and then it will treat these documents as if they are presented on 25th, and then scrutiny will start. This will happen just to give additional comfort to the beneficiary because of some reason. Maybe beneficiaries, like I said, authorized signatories are traveling abroad, or because of some other reason beneficiary feels that my office will be closed for on these all dates, so beneficiary made an advance presentation. This is number one. Then 3.03. now as per ISP, all the presentations which are made must mention the standby reference number under which it is presented. This particular option, this particular rule can also be waived by the issuer. Again, if the relation between the issuer and the beneficiary are very good, then issuer can give this additional comfort to the beneficiary that issuer will try to find out the reference number, and then issuer will start checking the documents. So in this particular case, it's reference number. Okay. Third particular option is, in this particular case, beneficiary by default has to present the documents at the location from which the undertaking has been issued. With this particular point, issuer can give comfort to the beneficiary that they can present the documents at issuer's any other office till the time it is located in the same country. So presentation in same country. last one, which is 3.05. So in this particular case, issuer can give again comfort to the beneficiary that even if the presentation is made after close of business hours, issuer can still go ahead and accept that presentation, only in terms of acceptance, not in terms of treating it as a complying presentation, but just to accept it, to go ahead and start checking. So this was 3.11a. Now comes 3.11b. This has two waivers. One is 4.06 and there is 4.04. 4.06 deals with dates of documents. So this particular article gives the option to the issuer to allow beneficiary to present future dated documents. This is also in line with the other article, which was 3.11a, sub article 3.02. So as 3.02 allowed beneficiary to present documents before the date when the beneficiary is entitled to present the documents. So in link in continuation to that article, 4.06 allows beneficiary to present future dated documents, because if a presentation is done on 23rd, which is to be considered as if it is presented on 25th, so the documents which are presented on 23rd will be dated 25th. So in a way, issuer is accepting documents which are future dated as on 23rd, because on 23rd you are accepting the documents which are bearing the date of 25th, because you have to consider as if they are presented on 25th itself, and then on 25th you will start checking them. So 4.06 is also allowed, because issuer is allowed to accept future dated documents, and then they will be treated at that future date as if it was presented on that date. Alright, next is 4.04. 4.04 allows the issuer to vary the language of the documents which are presented. So for example, the issuer is in so suppose issuer is in country X and the language which is spoken in country X is X, but the language in which the standby is issued is English. Now since the issuer is based out in country X, issuer can allow beneficiary to present documents in this language till the time it is compliant the applicant's undertaking to reimburse the issuer stands valid. Alright, next is 3.11c. 3.11c is concerned with waiving of or modifying 3.06b. Now what 3.06b says, presentation by default has to be in paper form. However, if in your undertaking you are only calling for a demand and the beneficiary is a SWIFT participant, then beneficiary can also present a demand in form of SWIFT. So the condition is the beneficiary has to be SWIFT participant, and beneficiary should have an authenticated connectivity between the beneficiary, the beneficiary's office and the issuer, so that an authenticated SWIFT can be sent as a complying presentation under the standby. So basically 3.11b and c also needs the consent of the confirmer to come into effect. So here we complete our training session. Have a great day. Thank you.